We have cat chasing puppy, puppy chasing cat.
That's good.
Okay, so let me think. There was a couple of things I was going to ask, and I forgot exactly what it was.
Oh, it's about keep on growing.
Right, thank you very
That
much.
was it.
It was a question in the comments. Somebody wanted to ask you about, no, they wanted to know why there was the fade in on
Key to the
the
highway.
Key to the Highway,
Yeah.
and your part in that in Key to the
Oh,
Highway.
okay. There was a rule that Eric and I put down. We were the producers of the Layla album. We produced it. Tom Dowd was executive producer. He stayed behind the glass. He never came out into the room. But the one time, and that was to adjust the microphone on Thorntree.
Right.
But the rule was that if one person went in, I mean, if it was Eric or me or Eric and Carl or whoever, tape was to be rolling. And I got that from George. You know, I picked up on that from the George Harrison sessions, to have something rolling at all times. And we having cat, dog things. A lot of fun around here at night.
Puppy and
Yeah.
catty.
Welcome to our house, you know. But there's a rule. If anybody came in, it's just tape. Let it roll, you know. And had that not been the case, we wouldn't have had all those jams and stuff. But when we did Key to the Highway, Tom Dowd was in the bathroom. He went to the bathroom. We didn't pay any attention to that. We weren't looking at the control room. And we just started playing Key to the Highway. And he was in the toilet. And he come running out of the toilet, pulling his pants up and zipping up, going, "Push out the faders! Push out the faders!" And that's why you hear, you can hear it coming in, you know. Yeah, but he was in the John, and he heard us all playing, and he come running, he's pulling up his pants, coming down the hall, yelling, "Push out the faders!" That's the funny stuff, you know. But, you know, it took what it took to get all that down.
Of course. So, what was the first instrument you were playing on that? Or you were only playing one, or you're playing guitar as well as piano or organ?
On Keep On Growing, on
Key to the Highway.
Key to the Highway, I was playing organ on it.
Right.
But, you know, that was it. That's how that came about. And, you know, I'm glad I can fill in these little gaps, you know.
Was that a one-off recording? It was the first
Oh,
take
one
on it?
take. That was it.
take.
It wasn't something we planned, you know.
Right.
It was just jamming. And
Were you intending to use that on the record?
no,
Oh,
we
really?
hadn't intended on using anything. We didn't have a plan. The only three songs that when we started out with "I Looked Away," "Bell Bottom Blues," and "Keep On Growing," that was Derek and the Dominoes. Mm-hmm. And then Dwayne came, you know, and he played on the other stuff. We jammed a while, and he had to go away for a few days and then come back and finish up.
Right.
So when he went away, we recreated for a couple of days and laid out in the sun, you know.
Ate crackers with butter.
That's Eric
Of course.
putting butter on crackers, you
I
know.
love butter on crackers.
Yeah. Anyway,
The other question, and very good questions on the channel here, was the amount of guitars on any day. Can you explain how that went down?
no, not any day. Keep on growing.
Sorry, keep on growing. Yeah.
Yeah. We had. There's a guy that he invented pig nose amp. He brought by two of them and gave them both to Eric. And first thing we did was take them and start playing. And we was doing this instrumental. It sounded really cool.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it had a great groove.
Wow.
And it was just a jam. And that was Eric and Carl and Jim and me. And we finished that little deal, and yeah, he was playing it through that little pig nose amp. And it was quieter than my voice is right now. So, I mean...
You got one in the other room there.
Yeah, I have one. A friend here gave it to us.
Let me pause. You can go get it.
Okay. And here it is.
Someone actually gave that to us.
Somebody gave it to us. Ron Leon, he's the guitar player here now.
I actually had one of those a very long time ago.
But
Traded it
the
for
original had a little rubber nose.
Yeah,
right?
that probably
And
didn't work so great.
It's battery powered, but this opens up like that, you know. And you can actually
Let's
get
see the inside. Open it up and let's see the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool,
You
huh?
got the plug there, and
But-
you put batteries in there.
Yeah, it was the original was battery powered.
Right.
Battery powered. Oh,
Plug that one in as well.
excuse me.
So, how often were you using a pig nose to record, or how often was Eric using a pig nose?
You use it on. Excuse me.
We stop for 1 sec. Hang on. All right. Sorry, I had a little break there. So, how often did Eric use the pig nose?
Well, I don't know how often. He did it on that exclusive. We did the one take, and then I thought we were all going to walk in and listen to it, you know. And it was just a jam. And made it on the spot. And he said, wait a minute, I want to do one more. Put another guitar on. And I was already in the doorway of the control room in the studio, so I just stood there. And he did another one, but he did a second part without listening to the first part. So in his headphones, all he was hearing was bass and drums and organ, and not his original guitar. And so he played the second part to go with the first part.
Was he hearing the vocals as well, or not at all?
It wasn't
Oh, you
together
didn't have
yet.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And don't give away the ending.
I'm not. I'm not. Okay, all right.
We didn't know anything
All right.
except that he was putting on another guitar, and it was so he was doing second part harmony. I was like, that's really difficult. Like if you're a singer or something, my mom could sit at the piano and sing her second part without the melody. You know, I couldn't never figure that out. But he put the second part on, and then I thought, well, here we go. And he said, run that back. Let me put another one on. And he put a third part of the guitar without listening to the first two. So he's just playing this real sporadic stuff. I went, this has got to be really good when we finish with it. You know, this is going to be awesome. I knew he had something going on. And he said, when we got finished with that, he said, just one more run through. And so he went and he was putting some, like, playing it was going here and here and here and here and here. Just little sporadic stuff. And I said, he knows what's going on, you know. And when he got finished, he said, all right, now let's go listen. So I think that it happened one more time, and he only hit a bing, bing, like that. So I think in all total, there was really 5 guitars on it. It was all Eric. And it was just, when they turned it on, pushed up the faders like that, it was like paint.
It must have been incredible.
Acrylic paint coming out the speakers, and I was blue. I was part of this wash of sound, you know. I have this thing that happens to me from time to time, synesthesia.
Synesthesia, yeah.
Synesthesia.
Yeah.
And where music sounds like color. Happens in the same thing with painting, you know. I can hear music and it changes the color of the paint. I've done that while you were working away. But when we heard it, it was just like incredible. And Tom said, well, we'll can this one. And to me, that means it's literally
That doesn't sound like a good producer.
shelved.
We're
It's
canvas?
literally shelved.
Right.
And I went, wait a minute. I mean, you're not going, you can't do that. I said, give me 20 minutes. And so they agreed. And I took a yellow notepad and a pencil, went out and sat on the floor in the foyer of Criteria, and which really was about 20 feet away from just on the other side of the wall. And I sat on the floor, and my young, inexperienced life just sort of fell out on the pages quicker than I could write it down. When it was over, I had to decipher it. Not listening to anything, just going out there. I was standing, and I was laughing, playing in the streets. I was unknowing, didn't know my fate, playing the game of love but never really showing. Thought that love could wait. So I was a young man and was sure to go astray. You walked right into my life and you told me love will find a way. Oh, yes, it will. If you keep on growing. I mean, just like that. It just fell out. I couldn't even write it, you know. And I said, well, maybe someday, baby, who knows where or when, Lord. Just you wait and see. We'll be walking together hand in hand alone forever. Honey, just you and me. Because time's going to change us. And I know love is true. Our love's going to keep on growing and glowing. And here's all you gotta do. Keep on growing. Keep on growing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And about that long. It might have taken a few seconds longer than that. But not much. And then I went in and they already had a big, huge boom set up and with one of those great big long microphones on it. Long one like that. Hanging down. Looked like in the Frank Sinatra would have been sitting there on a stool or something, you know? Yeah. Well, they put it up and I started singing and I got halfway through the first verse and I told Eric, I said, come on out here, man. Let's do our Sam and Dave thing. And he came out, we're reading off my things, and it just happened just like that.
And you accidentally came in a little early, didn't you?
Yeah, when it goes, maybe.
That was an accident, but you were live. So.
So we kept it.
Yeah.
We kept it. We kept everything on. Oh, you know, all the.
Yeah, don't you know today they've been cleaning all that out of there, right?
Oh yeah, they've been making it shine, you know. But we were a diamond in the rough, that's for sure.
Well, that's what made it so beautiful. It was rough,
yeah.
but it,
you know. So it turned out to be the third song that was purely Derek and the Dominoes, you know.
Right.
And pretty incredible how that there's a creative principle of the universe that's at work. And situations like that, and art, painting, architecture, when these people just let it flow, and they can't tell you where it came from, you know. You don't need to know, as long as it moves you, you know. And this did. And then, of course, Dwayne came in after and, you know, joined us on the song that followed after that. And I think it was Key to the Highway or something. I'm not
did you guys think about putting him on the first three songs at all?
Hell no. We didn't think about putting nobody anywhere.
It's just a curious thought because he came in later.
No. So, I looked away. I looked away. There was no room for anybody. Bell Bottom Blues, Eric did everything. Keep on growing, Eric did everything.
Hang on. I was just asking you if anyone had thought about doing that.
No. We moved forward. We didn't back up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm backing up.
I know.
See, I'm backing. I'm backing up.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
I know how to fire you up, don't I?
Yeah. This is get me in between the thing, you know.
That was good, though. What a great story that is. So, was Eric happy with us when you finished? When you finished all those guitars?
When we finished that, that's when we went to go see Allman Brothers playing on a flatbed of an 18-wheeler, and I thought we were going to the convention center and go inside. They were playing on the lawn. And there was probably 175, 180 people there.
Right.
And that's when
you were taking a break. That's really what you guys were.
Yeah, and Tom said, hey, fellas, you only go, Allman Brothers in town, you only go hear them.
Well, you already knew Dwayne, didn't you?
I knew him, yeah. I knew him from Delaney and Bonnie, you know. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. You know.
Well, and you guys got along through Delaney and Bonnie, but they didn't let you get near him, so.
Yeah, the same thing with Eric. You know, we got along, but we were friends on the outside.
Oh, when
You know,
Eric
until
was
we
playing
got
with.
tight, you know, and then when Dwayne came to play with us, you know, he and I got to spend a whole lot of time together because he and Greg were on the outs, and that's when Dwayne called me little brother, you know, and all that, you know.
Right, right.
Cool.
That's great.
Thanks for asking the great questions.
Thank you.
Yeah.